What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for Real Housewives of Potomac. Sorry, guys. Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode number 9. The episode is titled Ambush in Paradise, you guys. So, before we go ahead and get into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't yet subscribed to the channel, I need you guys to do me that solid favor and stop taking me out in this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, I'm not gonna go in this episode because this episode was a lot of BS to me, and everybody had their parts where I was like, ugh, you're wrong. So, you guys remember in the last episode that Karen went to talk to Mia about this birthday dinner party, whatever she was giving her, right? So, Giselle asked Karen, so is she throwing you a party? She says, no. And then Jacqueline is talking to Mia. And Mia is saying to, Jacqueline, well, she told me she didn't want me to throw her a party, right? Jacqueline said, no, that's not what she said. What she said, you don't have to throw her a party. By the way, you guys, there's somebody that just pulled up next to me, and I believe she is looking dead at me. I refuse to look in her direction, but hey, it is what it is. So, this wig that is bestowed upon Giselle's head, sis, please burn it. Please burn it. It gives swap meet. It gives flea market. It gives Goodwill. It gives thrift store. It just gives terrible wig, right? So we see as all the ladies that are dressed in white, so they're going down to the the table, right? So Jacqueline comes down and tells them that Mia, she's not really feeling all that well. So she, in the interim, she's gonna be the host, right? So Mia does eventually bring her behind down there, right? My issue when it comes to Jacqueline is like, damn, you doing all this shit for Mia, but Mia blasted you on Twitter premiere day. Mia and your sister are actually Mia went at it with your niece, your sister. Like Mia's going at it with your whole entire family. But okay, girlfriend, if that's what you want to do, go for it. So, like I said, this is Karen. So now this is Karen's birthday dinner before Mia got down there. So Giselle's whole thing was, let's tell one of our favorite moments of Karen. It has to be a funny moment, right? So Candace is up first, right? So Candace's favorite moment is actually my favorite moment by far in all of Real Housewives of Potomac. If you guys actually go to my Twitter page, _Jbsayzwhat, it is my pinned tweet. When Karen's wig shifted in season 3, when they were doing the the balls thing, right? When Karen, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, damn it, my wig's about to flip up. Her and that wig shift, that was hilarious, baby. The wig shift was the funniest shit ever. So then Ashley goes next, and Ashley's funniest moment is when they stole Karen's wig. I think that was season 2. No, that was season 3 too, right? I think that was either season 3 or season 2 when they stole her wig, and Ashley came out as Karen Hooga. So then, who was next? Giselle was next, right? So Giselle's favorite moment is another favorite moment of mine from Karen too. Clickety clink, clickety clink. The bar of soap. You might want to get some for your husband. When she, even Ashley said, that was pretty funny. Girl, it was hella funny. So then, I'm surprised nobody brought up the slither with Wendy when Wendy was slithering. Cause that's a funny moment too. That was a funny moment. Robin said the funniest moment for her was the controlling your man's kiss. Oh no, that ain't funny. That's just nasty. Love you, Karen, but that's just not it. Like when I think about when she talked about controlling, Ray's kiss, that takes me back to season 2 when she did that weird housewoman party. Now, season 1 and 2, that was when I was not a fan of Karen. When I thought, I think for Karen, when Karen got humbled on this show, it was after them tax issues, because you guys remember season 1 and 2, Karen was, especially the grand dame, the etiquette. Oh, God, season 1 and the etiquette. God. But yeah, those were the funniest moments, right? But like I said, one of my if I have to choose my top funny moments from Karen, the wig shift is number one. That wig shift, she would never live that down. The wig shift and Wendy slithering, and then clickety clank. Those are my top 3. Let me know what you guys' are. And so after that, Mia brought out some flamethrowers, baby. I just don't understand how people do that kind of stuff. Wouldn't be for me. Karen found it quite sexy. I was like, how? But okay. I mean, I ain't judging. So I think it was Giselle who asked Karen, so did you and Mia have a talk? She says yes. She says we talked about it, and she said, we cleared it up. It was just a breakdown in communication. So Candace says, what do you guys talk? What was it about? Oh, the fact that I didn't, me asking her to invite Wendy, and me going to check on Wendy. I was about to say something. Mia is childish. That's the nice thing I can say about Mia, right? So then somehow we talked about, I know how we talked about Chris. So Ashley brought up the fact that Chris has been on social media and saying some things, right? So Ashley believed that the tweets are about her, and Giselle thought that they were about her. And Candace like, well, hell, they could be about both of y'all asses, right? Because y'all are both sitting up here making up lies about him. And you guys feel how you want to feel. With Giselle, I know that this is a storyline. I'm just wondering how much, like when the producers came to them this season to ask them what was going on in their lives for this, so that they could pick out their storyline. This was what the producer said. Oh, okay, I think we could run with this. Why? So Mia got on her feelings because she's, Candace. She's talking about Candace is upset about people talking about her husband and lies. But you're cool with someone who lied about my husband. Mia, shut up. Jacqueline, definitely shut up. When Candace called her girl Mia's representative, and she asked her why she's like, I'm not dealing with Mia's representative. I was thinking the same thing, like, Jacqueline, butt out. Mia has been like hella disrespectful to you this entire trip, and here you are caping for said person that's been disrespectful to you. Girl, okay. But let's pause here, you guys, and let's move forward. Alright, you guys, so next up, Wendy, you guys. So we see Wendy. So Wendy is in her hotel room. She's talking to Eddie. Eddie is telling her what the kids ate for dinner. I was like, why do we need this scene? I mean, I get it, so we can pay Wendy for her time on this episode, but girl, we could have done without that scene. Ashley. If you guys literally believe that Ashley is going through with the separation of divorce from Michael, I don't know what to tell you, because it ain't real. It ain't real, because she's on the phone with Sheila talking about absence makes the heart grow fonder. Girl, bullshit. So then we see Charisse. So Charisse decided that she wanted to go talk to Candace, right? And, they're talking about what's going on the trip, because, Charisse doesn't feel like Candace is too happy. I mean, if you got a bunch of women sitting here saying that your husband is messing with somebody like Deborah, first of all, Deborah, girl, please take Real Housewives of Potomac out of your Instagram bio. Girl, you are an afterthought. An afterthought. That's all I got to say about you. You're an afterthought. So Candace feels that Ashley is projecting, her issues with Michael onto her and Chris. Quite possibly. But do I believe that there are any issues with Ashley and Michael? No. I don't buy this divorce. I don't buy this separation. I just don't buy anything that Ashley is trying to peddle and sell. Like, I don't believe it. I really don't. And then Candace even said that, Ashley and this fake divorce. And Charisse was like, you believe it's fake? I'm like, girl, don't you? She says, well, at first I did, but now I think it's real. Okay, girlfriend, if you think so. Ashley getting a divorce is going to happen just as soon as you get your flute back. And I hope and pray they do not give Charisse her flute back. Oh my, because I know that And I think that's what's bothering me the most is you can see the wheels of production with the cast, not the actual production themselves. You can see the cast producing, you can see Giselle producing, you can see not that great at producing, might I add, but you can see Giselle producing, you can see Robin producing. Like, you can see them trying to introduce this new storyline with Karen and Charisse, so that gives Charisse a way to come back into the show, and then in the process, let's kind of try to exile Candace and Wendy. So she feels like I said, she feels Ashley's projecting and the divorce is fake, and I absolutely agree, right? Can they please ban Ashley from TikTok? I mean, is that all we're gonna have to see from this big head heifer all season is home? Goddamn, oh Jesus, ban that girl from TikTok. And Robin, what the fuck is that new confessional look? It is ghastly. It is atrocious. It is horrendous. Oh God. The top ain't so bad, but it's that when I saw the eyeshadow, I was like, ooh. I see what y'all was going for. Y'all was trying to match the eyeshadow with the outfit, but it's a no. It's a no. I'd rather Robin's ratty red hair in this episode than that confessional look or interview look, whichever one you guys want to call it, right? So we are on day 2. So the ladies are going to be splitting up for day 2. So it's going to be Charisse, Candace, Ashley, and Robin. They're going to be going on a boat ride. And this is the point where I was like, this is some bullshit. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. And then we got Karen, Giselle, Mia, and Jacqueline. They're going to be going, riding and driving in Lamborghinis, right? So, Robin, Candace, Charisse, Ashley. Just told you, they're going on a boat ride, right? So Candace said that she's talked to Wendy and she wants to invite Wendy on the boat ride. I was like, wait, pause, pump the brakes, stop the bus. Say what now? You want to invite Wendy on a boat? And I was like, wait a minute, unless this boat ride is walking distance from her hotel that she's staying at, how in the hell is she gonna make it there in time? I was like, you know what? This is production in the background. Like, this is literally production in the background. That was when I figured it. I'm like, this is production. This is production plus the ladies working together. Because how in the hell is she gonna make it to the boat ride if you ladies are already en route to the boat? So what y'all gonna? The boat just gonna stay docked. And it wasn't docked when she got. They were already on the boat. They were okay. I am not about to just nope. They're not about to get me, all riled up and whatnot. So, yeah, I want to pause here and I want to move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. So, Wendy joins them on the boat, right? So, child, we see Ashley and she is chugging down the goddamn Corona. Ugh. The way she chugs a Corona just repulses my spirit. And I love Coronas, but the way she chugs down a Corona, just disgusting, right? So Ashley decides that she wants to ask Robin about her wedding plans, right? So Robin starts talking about her wedding plans, but then she gets tight-lipped about it, right? So the reason why Robin got so tight-lipped about the plans is because she's like, there are people here who aren't my friends, so there are people here who don't like me, so I don't want to talk about it. If I was Wendy, I would have been like, oh girl, you can talk about it. I ain't even listening to you. Like, I would have said, girl, have at it. Talk to Ashley, talk to Candace, talk to Charisse. I ain't fucking listening to you. Girl, I ain't coming to you ain't inviting me to the wedding, so what the fuck I need to hear about your wedding for? Right? So then, like I said, Karen, Giselle, Ron, Mia, and Jacqueline went Lamborghini driving. I've never been in a Lamborghini, so I don't know, because Karen was struggling with that car. She couldn't put it in park. She wasn't putting her foot on the gas. Again, I don't know what it's like to drive a Lamborghini, so I don't really know if she was doing it right or wrong, right? So Here's another thing that I have an issue with. And it was with Karen. Because Karen apologizes to Mia for asking her to invite Wendy to her birthday, events. Whatever they were doing that one day when she asked Mia. Oh, when they were going to go to the pool. I was like, Karen, it's your birthday. If you wanted Wendy there, why apologize for wanting somebody that you are, I'm not going to say friends with, but I'm going to say someone that you're friendly with. Why would you apologize for that? Didn't really make a lot of sense to me. But Ashley said something that I don't, and I don't typically agree with Ashley. But Ashley said something in this episode that I was like, you know what, that's exactly what it is. The power has gone to Mia's head. The power has gone to Mia's head, you guys. But let's pause here and let's, I guess, wrap up the episode. All right, you guys. So at one point in this episode, we saw a post from one of the blogs. I didn't really remember which blog it was. But I guess, so Candace went on Instagram Live, which she typically does. I was on her Instagram Live last week. And I mean, this is something that pretty much, this right here is primarily one of the reasons why I don't go live on YouTube. Like, because I don't want people, like, in my edited reviews, if I say something in this review that I'll be like, ooh, shit, JB, you shouldn't have said that. I can go through with my editing and be like, just cut that and just move forward, right? Do that quite often. There are a lot of times in these videos that they are sometimes longer than what actually I post, because I said something and I'm like, ooh, you got to take that out because that might not be politically correct, or that, so that's one of the reasons why I don't typically like going live, because I like to control what I say. And like I said, if I say something that I feel like people are going to misconstrue, then I'll be like, you know what, let's just clip it. Because shit, I ain't finna sit here and go back and forth in the comment section about no bullshit that I don't really give a damn about, right? So Robin went to Giselle and showed Giselle the live. So basically in the live, Candace is talking about the fact that these hoes, they ain't loyal. These hoes, they peddling this stuff and all this kind of stuff, right? Now, mind you, she didn't put a name to it, but common sense would tell you who she's calling a hoe. Common sense would tell you who she's calling a hoe and a bitch. Giselle, Ashley, and Mia. And you can probably lump in Jacqueline. She's not talking about Karen. She's not talking about Robin. She's not talking about Wendy. So they're going to bring that up at dinner, right? And that's what's happening. The ladies are getting ready for dinner. They're going to be going to this restaurant. So Candace asked Mia, is it okay if she invites Wendy? Mia says no. And I was like, okay, girl, if that's what you say, right? So they're on their way there. We find out that Jacqueline thinks Ashley's cute. Okay. Mia, girl, this is why I told y'all I think that she and G, I really do believe that Mia, G, and Jacqueline done something together. Because Mia said she had this one ex who was really good in bed and he was cheating on her, and she told Jacqueline to go try it out. Jacqueline had sex with him and she said he was the best. Y'all some, the only time I'm going to share is if it's a threesome. But just to tell one of my friends to go sleep with my current girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you have, huh? You know what? Let it go. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I think that's a little weird, right? So they make it to the restaurant, and Ashley takes it upon herself to go outside and call Wendy up to tell Wendy to come to the restaurant. So Wendy decides to come. So Ashley went back to the table and told everybody what she did, right? Sharice's like, you don't feel like you should have brought that to the group first? Girl, shut up. You're barely in this group. We don't like you. You're not, oh, you're not welcome. Go away. Go away. So Mia calls Ashley a disrespectful little brat. And Ashley's like, I'm a disrespectful little brat, and you're a bully. So Candace says to Jacqueline, you're not gonna join us? She says, mind your business, bitch. Ha! I had to laugh at both Candace and Jacqueline, right? So Robin says to Ashley, put yourself in Mia's shoes. Candace says, I already been there, and I'm still sitting here, right? Because Candace is talking about the fact that, she and Mia got into it last year on the trip, and, she and Mia are able to sit here and peacefully coexist. So why can't Mia peacefully coexist with Wendy? This is giving fake, you guys. It's giving a little affected. But hey, it is what it is. So Wendy shows up, and Wendy was apologetic to Mia. The baby ain't no way in hell I would have apologized to Mia. Let's just keep that a buck. I would have never apologized to that Bigfoot heifer. So while they're sitting at the table, Robin decides this is a perfect time to play Candace's live. Now, I did see somebody, I think, who tweeted this last week, or I might have saw it. No. It was on Twitter. Or was it on Instagram? Child, I saw it somewhere. Somebody because actually it was either on Instagram, Twitter, or in somebody else's comments. So they said that on the live, Candace did make mention that she wasn't talking about Robin, nor was she talking about Karen, right? Candace felt like this was an ambush. I was like, it wasn't an ambush. But then I sat there and kept thinking to myself, like, this is an Instagram live. Why don't y'all just go to, because y'all looking at this from the blog, why don't y'all just go to her damn Instagram and see if she had the live saved and just listen to it to see what the hell she was saying. Again, this is why I don't do lives, because people can go through it and, they can cut up they can do it in an edited review. They can do it in an edited video, but they can really cut and splice with a live. With the edited review, you can kind of be like, wait a minute, because like in a live, you're just talking. In an edited review or video, anything that's edited, you can like I said earlier, if I say something that I feel like it's not positive, I can edit that out. So, like I said, Candace felt ambushed. Honestly, it really wasn't an ambush. It wasn't an ambush. She didn't ambush you. She caught you off guard, but it wasn't an ambush, right? So then Ashley decides to take it upon herself to tell Karen that Candace said that she, has been with different men. Now, Candace, you did say that, right? I don't think you meant it the way that Ashley is trying to portray. Well, I know you didn't mean it the way that Ashley's trying to portray it. Because you guys were talking about things that you guys have heard from other people, And, Candace was saying, that she's heard people say that, Karen is out there with other men that's not Ray. Bitch, we see you. Now, I don't know why she said, bitch, we see you. But she wasn't saying it in a sense that, yeah, I know for a fact that Karen has cheated on Ray. Would I be surprised? I mean, Ray is an older man. I know Karen is 59, but Ray is much older than Karen. So Ray got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. No disrespect to Ray. I actually like Ray, but let's just be real. Ray got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. Just saying. Karen is not even 60 yet. So Karen still got hopefully Karen got another, she'll be 60 next year. So hopefully Karen got another 60, 70, hopefully Karen got another 30, 40 years on her life, right? So we're not going to sit here and play on Karen. But you could tell that Karen was visibly hurt by that. And I really felt for Karen. Shut the fuck up. When she told him to shut, I was like, exactly. Because Karen, let's keep it real. Karen has had to deal with so many things with people coming at her marriage. Giselle's turkey neck ass when she was talking about Erica Lyles, the tax issues. There have been so many things that Karen has had to deal with when it comes to the show. So I get it. So they eventually left the restaurant. Now, Candace, why were you crying? I didn't understand why Candace was crying, but she was, right? So at the end of the episode, they left the restaurant. Everybody went to the club with the exception of Giselle, who went back to the house. And it was very weird how you saw Mia and Karen dancing together. You saw Mia and Candace flashing their titties. You saw Wendy and Robin with each other, talking about they love each other. I was like, what the hell is going on here? It don't make no damn sense. So after the club, Mia got a FaceTime from Ashley, and you could hear Robin and Candace in the background going off. Candace is still pissed off about Robin playing the live at the table. I want you guys to tell me if you guys think that there was an ambush in the comments below. But that's really all I got for this episode, you guys. Like the video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notifications. Share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe, you guys. Be blessed. Wear a mask. Socially distance. All that other good stuff. I'm wrapping this up because I got a meeting to be to at 1 o'clock. And it is 12:45. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.